What you'll usually hear about Social Security is that you want to take it as late as possible. The later you take it, the larger the checks are, and the easy math, that is true. If you add up all the checks you get from age 62 to age 80, for example, if you took it early, and then compared that to all the checks you got if you started at 70 through age 80, those would be about the same, which means that once you pass age 80 and you're collecting larger checks, you will ultimately receive more money. That may not always be the case though, because what you're not taking into consideration is what your other assets are doing. Because if you aren't receiving Social Security, you have to be drawing your cash flows from somewhere else. If where you're drawing it from has a high rate of return, you might be better off taking Social Security and letting those assets grow. If those assets are coming from an IRA, for example, which is fully taxable, that could also be detrimental to you because Social Security is taxed favorably. Most states do not tax Social Security at the state level, and from a federal standpoint, you only tax at most 85% of it. So you really want to run numbers and actually run a comprehensive cash flow analysis to see what your true crossover point is, where those two things break even. Most people will usually break even, some are actually between 83 and 85 just by adding those components in. But I've seen people that didn't cross over until early 90s, and some people, they never caught up. Taking Social Security early made more sense because it let their other assets grow. So that's another great example of why working with a financial advisor could be of value. You could be one of those people that comes out ahead by taking Social Security early.
Are you prepared for retirement? Sign up for a free financial assessment with a certified financial planner professional from Pure Financial Advisors.